Hello and welcome back to TGTV, and more specifically, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to H&L Motors. I'm running very late, the guys here are closing up, and I'm here to collect my 911 T. The car's been with the guys at H&L Motors for some time now, and you may remember the video when I dropped this car off, because I'm having a number of modifications done to the car. Well, the time's come to collect it, and I'm now on my way, strolling, very out of breath. My fitness is not what it used to be. It's starting to rain, but the car is here, so let's go and get it, and I'll show you what I've had done. As then, I've arrived in the peeing rain, and when they're closing, there isn't going to be a dramatic reveal, but instead, I'm going to do a fancy spin. So 3, 2, 1. Here we go then, here she is. This is now my 911 Carrera T. We're gonna go through the mods. Yellow key to match, eBay special, I always bang on about it. Here we go then. So, let's start at the front. First things first. When I got this car then, I didn't spec it. For those that are confused then think, you've already got a Carrera T, you've missed a couple of episodes. It was sold probably well over a year ago now, actually 2 years ago or so now. This is a different car. So I bought this recently off a chap called Mr. Oatway, who bought an F12, and I took this car off him when he was part Xing it at Ferrari. I said, oi, hold there, I'll have this car. So I took it in before he part X'd it with Ferrari. However, it was a good spec, but it wasn't TGE spec. So I've done a number of modifications. Sorry if you knew all that already. So, first things first, I've had the front splitter there painted. Body colour, that was an option that you could have got done by Porsche when the car was new. You could have ticked the box on the configurator, which is what I did on my original car, but this car actually had a black one there, and that splitter is actually unique to the Carrera T. So standard Carreras and Carrera S's don't have that splitter. It's a more aggressive one for the Carrera T, so that is now racing yellow to match the rest of the car with OEM paintwork here at H&L Motors. The next thing I've had done, the front plate has been removed, the plinth has come off, the bolt holes have come off, and it's been completely smoothed off. So the front end has had new paint on there as well, which I just think looks a lot smoother. I'm going to have a sticker plate put on there at some point if I really have to. If Sadiq's little army on the streets in undercover police cars leave me alone, then I probably won't, but if they carry on annoying me, then I'll end up having to put a sticker plate on there. The next thing I've done is have these body painted as well. This was an option from Porsche from new to get this color coded and body painted as well. I think they just kind of disappear into the front end a bit better. Before they were chrome, just looks a hell of a lot better. So front end has been completely revamped, and I'm really, really happy with the way that looks. Coming around the car then, the next thing we've had done, aesthetically, I've put new centre caps in there as well. So I really had a job finding agate grey centre caps with the coloured crest on there. They come from standard with monochrome crest for some reason. It just looks a bit cheap. So that is just a little touch. I think that's improved the look of the car quite a lot. The second thing I've done is I've put OEM spacers on the car as well. As you just poke the wheels out slightly, so there's less of a wheel arch gap. We'll come around this side. Maybe there's better lighting on this side. There we go. It's just poked the wheels out ever so slightly, and it's just really improved the stance, particularly at the back there. If you can see that, it's just improved the way the car sits so well. Not too much that it's chavvy, and they are OEM spacers as well. OEM bolts and spacers that I got for the car. Slightly more expensive, but everything's got to be OEM. Another thing that I've done, and that I'm really passionate about, is privacy glass. So I've removed the privacy glass from here, not that you can see it at the moment, and I've removed the privacy glass. Look at that, there we go, you get the view through the back there. I've removed the privacy glass and replaced that with Gorilla Glass that was supposed to come on the T from standard. So I bore on about this, but people, when they spec this from new, when they put privacy glass on this car, it removed the very cool 911R GT3 RS plastic glass. It removed that from the car, and you ended up just getting normal glass. But this is now lightweight glass on the car, and I just hate privacy glass on 911, so I actually got that replaced. It's Porsche glass, and these are a VAG Group approved body shop, so it's all been done absolutely properly. They're official Porsche parts, but it's just so much nicer now. And it's all lightweight and lovely, how it's supposed to be. Perfect. You also get a little bit more noise through there as well, so that is now technically plastic Gorilla Glass. All fun and games. Coming around the back of the car then, the other thing that I've done, I've removed the Carrera T badging from there as well. I just think It looks so much better, a little bit simpler. It was a little bit busy with 911 Carrera T. There's lots of badging and lettering on the back. And the final thing that I've done is I've also put a shorter plate on the back there as well. There was a proper number plate on the back. That is that. Very, very happy with that. Very happy indeed. The previous modifications then include these seat inserts. Very happy with those. It's kind of a 1976 OEM 911T fabric actually that Classic FX Interiors did, and I've also put their bolster protectors on here as well. So if you want the link to those, if I forget to put it on, DM me on Instagram or leave a comment and I will give the info for those as well. But they're UK based and really good guys. Other than that, I think she's ready. I think she's ready for a summer of fun. And this, the money I paid, these have actually gone up. I am probably 25 grand up on this car compared to what I paid, compared to what they're on the market for. There's only one available at Porsche at the moment on the open market, and that is for £90,000 with double, actually well over double the mileage of this, and fat boy seats and none of the right options, sort of sunroof or just whatever. It was just rubbish. I don't think it had ceramics either. So I think I'm in for about 92, 95 grand on this, maybe nudge it to 100k if I was to put this on the open market now, which is all very interesting. It's nice to be ahead on cars. It's nice to be in for less than they're worth. And I think these being the last kind of vaguely focused, narrow-bodied, kind of driver-focused cars, I think these are going to do really, really well. There was some information actually out there online that Andreas Pronerga, I can't pronounce his name, but he actually was running one of these in the daily, and he actually got involved with the development of the car, and apparently they have moved the engine mounts on the Carrera T to make it drive a little bit more enjoyably. I don't know the specifics, but there's a lot of quirks about this car that make it really cool, and I think these will go down in Porsche history as a kind of, if you know, you know, particularly in the right specs. I think then that is that for collecting my Carrera T. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you like what I've done to the car. If you don't, keep it to yourselves because I'll probably end up being rude to you in the comments. But if you do, thank you very much. I appreciate that a lot. Stay tuned for a driving video of this, and it is going to Motec very soon because that exhaust needs fiddling with as well. I know I don't really do the kind of rapid exhaust thing, but these do need a little fettle with the exhaust. Put a lighter weight one on there and one that sounds a little bit better as well, because I did it on my old one and it made a huge difference. So I'm going to be doing that very soon. So stay tuned for that very predictable drivel. But for now, thank you very much for watching. Do subscribe, stay tuned, blah, 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 and I'll see you all very soon. Bye.